What's good, YouTube's AOS85 here, and bring you guys the monster lineup for Quasar Synchron. In case you heard that little cough, don't worry, that's my dog trying to eat his food. As usual, you know, he got a feature in the videos. But anyway, let's get into the monster discussion. So, the point of one of the biggest high points of this deck is the summoning of level 5 monsters. I run about, I believe, 3 or 4 in this extra deck, and level 5 monsters plus Formula Synchron are probably the easiest ways to get your shooting Quasar Dragon out. Of course, there are other ways. I've gone into shooting Quasar Dragon with Bryonac, Armory Arm, and then Formula Synchron, which was pretty badass in my opinion. But yeah, these cards I've chosen are here to help me maximize the potential of, you know, getting shooting Quasar Dragon out. Before I go into it, you'll notice that there are no Raikos. Most junk decks run Raikos as, you know, part of habit. I didn't want to mill in this deck because this deck is very specific and I didn't want to leave anything to chance. So I'll show you what I have in place of Raikos. I run Raikos in the side deck just in case for like Gravekeeper matchups, but let's get into the discussion of what I run here. Junk Synchron, one of the main tuners of this deck. Very easy way to go into level 5s with Doppel Warrior or Max C. The beautiful thing about Junk Synchron is that his effect can target any level 1 or level 2 monster. Whether it's a tuner monster like Tech Genius Striker, non-tuner monster like Doppel Warrior, level 1 like Boost Warrior, level Eater Glow Bulb, or even Cyber Magician. Allowing you to keep on reusing these monsters and just keep on making pluses. Heavy graveyard reliance, which is dangerous, but with the reason he's so good at this deck and searchable with both reinforcement on the army and tuning, it makes it pretty decent to have him. Striker, Tech Genius Striker. I told you guys that Tech Geniuses are awesome, and I use them like religiously in my Nordic deck. And the thing about Tech Geniuses is that they search each other, and the effects of the individual monsters aren't bad too. Striker is a Cyber Magician. When your opponent has a monster out, you can special summon him from your hands, and he allows you to make pretty nifty pushes. Him and Tech Genius Werewolf give you an instant level 5 without a normal summon. Him and Sanguine together allow you to go into level 5 with a search. Him and Dandelion allow you to go into level 5 with 2 level 1 tokens. And of course, for both Junk Synchron and Tech Genius Striker, you have a lot of ways to go into Armory Arm. We're not thinking about the Armory Arm OCK, but just the fact that Armory Arm is yet another way you can go into level, excuse my French, different level monsters, whether it's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, or 12. There's no level 11 monster or Synchro monster, but you know what I mean. Quick Draw Synchron. A lot of people threw him to the wayside because of the fact that he manages you in order to be special summoned. However, he's an integral part of the deck. He gives you access to a lot of junk monsters, a lot of synchro monsters, which are pretty nifty, like Junk Berserker, Junk Gardener, and even Junk Warrior if you use him in tandem with Level Eater. The fact that he can have his levels reduced and allow Level Eater an easy way to come back onto the field is pretty nifty for this deck. You can go into Junk Destroyer with Junk Synchron and TG Werewolf. You can go into Junk Berserker with him and Doppel Warrior or him and Max C. And just, you have a lot of combos with him. And he's searchable with, again, tuning. Werewolf. Whenever a level 4 or lower monster is special summoned, you can special this guy from your hand, whether it's your opponent special summoning or you. So he makes a pretty nice level 1 monster, especially against something like Samurais. It's pretty damn nifty. Pretty good as a level 3 monster, decent attack for a level 3 monster, searchable with Tech Genius Striker if Tech Genius Striker is destroyed, and he's very important for giving you those level 5 synchro summons. Doppel Warrior, we all know and love him. He's a warrior, so he's searchable with reinforcement of the army. He's one of your main ways Junk Synchron goes into your level 5s. He gives you level 1 Doppel tokens when he's used for a Synchro Summon, allowing you to abuse him with both Tech Genius Cyber Magician and Glow Bulb. And most importantly for me, he's just sexy to look at. Maxi, nowadays with all these hyper librarians running about, the ability to make pluses off your opponent's special summons is pretty integral. So instead of using other cards, I use Maxi. You pitch them to the graveyard when they're about to make a push, and then they have to decide, will they go forward with it, or will they hold off because they want you to draw cards. If they hold off, that is awesome for you because you just slow down their strategy. But more importantly, you filled your graveyard with a level 2 monster that Jump Synchron can abuse. So for this deck, Jump Synchron, like Quick Draw Synchron, helps you get stuff to the graveyard pretty easy without milling. And now, as I said in the other video, the MVP of the deck, Boost Warrior. If you don't know him, here's his effect. If you control, sorry, let me zoom out for him. If you control a face-up tuner monster, you can special summon this card from your hand in face-up defense position. All warrior type monsters you control gain 300 attack. So first of all, he boosts cards like Junk Synchron, Doppel Warrior, Junk Warrior, Junk Berserker, Striker by 300 attack, which can be nifty in a pinch. However, the fact that he's a non-tuner level 1 that can special summon himself from the hand when you have a tuner monster face up on the field, him, you know, summon him, get any of your monsters from the grave, instantly special summon him from your hands. More pluses. You got a glow up bulb on the field, special summon him from the hands. Awesomeness. You got same thing with Tixie and Striker, Quick Draw Synchron, or even Cyber Magician. It's just sexy. It's just damn sexy. Sangan. We all know Sangan. Searches out stuff when he's sent to the graveyard. Pretty nice level 3 monster, allow you to go into your level 5s with Tixie and Striker. Not too much to be said. Dandelion. I do not run a plant engine, but I do run Dandelion only because milling him to the graveyard with Foolish Burial, normal setting him first turn, or even pitching him for Quick Draw Synchron nets you some pretty nice pluses. Plus he's reusable with Pot of Avarice, and you know, he's essential for tokens. Level Eater. Level Eater is so sexy in this deck. Easily eat off the levels of Quick Draw Synchron and any one of your Synchro monsters, and just go to work with the special summons. Or go to work with just having field presence. Glow Up Ball, we all know and love him. You mill to special summon him from the graveyard. Great way to go into Formula Synchron. And finally, Tixie Cyber Magician. I wanted another level 1 tuner. I thought of different possibilities. I thought of even Spore. But I figured I might as well go with the Tixie monster that can search out other Tixie monsters when I want. Or be searched out himself. He's still one for oneable, and he's a tuner, so I can still use him to go into nifty plays. So, without further ado, with the ray of sunlight shining through, this is the monster lineup for Quasar Synchron. Thank you for watching YouTube. As usual, comments down below, rate, comment, subscribe, and peace out YouTube.